CBS 42 weather.
Good Sunday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Ted McInerney in for a look at our weather update on our very cold weather that's on our doorstep, as well as a potential to see a little bit of a wintry mix in precipitation. Rain will be turning over to a little bit of a little mixture of freezing rain and snow. Here in Birmingham, roadways will be slippery, but it's mostly going to be that flash-type freeze event from the rain that we had, because temperatures will drop by 9 o'clock below 32 degrees. So that means some of the areas that normally you see puddles on the roadways might turn into ice. So take it slow tonight and very slow in the morning. As we head into the overnight hours, again, we're going to have those icy and glazed areas on overpasses or elevated areas, or maybe even a dusting on high elevations in northeast Alabama. But it's really the big headline, the bitter cold temperatures. Wind chills from 2 below to 14 below zero. Yeah, this is some of the coldest air we've seen in more than 2 decades, about 2 decades. A winter weather advisory has been posted by the National Weather Service in Birmingham. That's from now all the way through 6 a.m. on Monday. For all the counties you see here in white, Coleman not included because that's part of the Huntsville office. They've decided not to issue this. It's for some slick roadways, patchy black ice, but again, there could be some spots as this front moves in that could put out very briefly a dusting, maybe a little bit of a glaze of ice on roadways. So be very careful, especially in those higher elevations. All right, also on tap is a wind chill advisory from midnight, that's Monday morning, midnight, all the way through Tuesday at noon. Wind chill values can go from 0 to 10 below. And if you're outside, if you don't cover your skin or wear a scarf or a hat over your ears, you could be prone to frostbite in these conditions with a northwest wind almost up to 30 miles an hour, but standard is about 15 to 25. That's very dangerous. So cover your skin, bundle up when you head out. That's what that wind chill advisory is for. And long-term exposure to this could lead to hypothermia. All right, hard freeze warning too. We can see some single-digit temperatures midnight through Tuesday at noon. Bursting pipes is the big thing with this hard freeze warning. That's for all the counties here in blue. So that means you have to wrap the pipes, make sure that you leave the faucet trickling, as well as checking on your pets. And farmers, livestock, make sure they're out there because they're going to be dealing with some very, very bitter cold temperatures and wind chills. Here's the big storm, a big blizzard off in the Great Lakes area. It's all part of an Arctic cold front that's moving through the area. We're seeing that rain move into the area this evening, but again around 8 o'clock West Alabama, 9:45, 10 o'clock Birmingham, and then getting into about 10:30 Gadsden, Anniston area, and it's in and out of here probably right around midnight. For that, we'll turn it over to the Titancast. Rain moving through during the evening. That rain does change over to a mixture of rain and snow and a little bit of freezing rain. Let's call it a wintry mix. Here we are, 9:45, the Birmingham metro area starts to turn. Starts to turn in Aniata as well as Gadsden I-59. The white snow, most of the snow is going to be in North Alabama and Tennessee. And they could see some accumulations. Maybe in the very high elevations, a dusting to a ½ inch, but really here in Birmingham, no. We're going to see some slick spots. Here we are at 11. And now it's East Alabama under the gun. Some of the high spots still getting some snow and rain mixture and freezing rain in East Alabama, Anniston. And then it is out of here. And then tomorrow morning, bitter cold, still very windy, but we'll get some sunshine for our Monday. Here's how I think the winter threats shape up. These cold temperatures are the thing I'm really worried about the most. That's where you got to check on the elderly, make sure your pets, livestock, as well as your pipes. Make sure you have a ½ tank of gas in your car for that as well. And slippery roadways because that patchy ice, the black ice on the roadways. Snow really not a big concern unless you're going north. Freezing rain, it can be brief slippery moments this evening here in Birmingham. As far as our forecast goes, we're looking at a low temperature tonight of 16, windy and much colder from 57 degrees where most of us were at during the afternoon under mostly cloudy skies. Here's a look at tomorrow's forecast. 19, frigid and windy. Wind chills during the day will be 2 to 4 to 6 below zero with that northwest wind. And then tomorrow night, 6, single digits, hard freeze. That's where you really got to watch those pipes. Clear and very cold, wind chills near 12 below. Your next 3 days, we're looking at 19 for Monday, 6 the low on Tuesday morning, 24 the high. Still very cold Wednesday morning, but we will slightly warm up Wednesday night. And then we're looking at rain and much warmer temperatures, even 60s by Saturday and Sunday. We'll have another weather update on CBS 42 News, late edition tonight on CBS 42.